Welcome back, guys, to Tales of Arise Beyond the Dawn, where last episode, searching the Mausoleum of the ruins for the invisible Nazamil, we came across a control room with Helganquil slumbering within as we found our quarry, startling her a little when we asked why she ran off as another console was activated, leading to a battle against Nemo's Pandemonium. After Alphen and Shionne showed their crest to calm Nazamil down, we sealed the room to make sure no one could do anything with the Mausoleum before leaving to turn in ignorance of knowledge and then returning to Niez to report to Bayfon, with our next destination set as Viscint.
Huh? I think someone's calling out for us.
They could have something to...
Hold on, don't tell me you guys plan on going on ahead. In that case, here's some friendly advice. Take my word for it and turn back, and I mean now. Hello, Tomb Raider. You seem pretty worked up. Is there something up ahead? I recently came to learn of a Renan structure past here, so I thought I could check it out. But as soon as I entered, a chill ran down my spine. I sensed a presence, not of this world. Right. I see, that structure must be a mausoleum. No doubt about it. So what possessed you to approach that structure in the first place? I mean, it's Renan, right? I figured there must be something in there I could use. But as soon as I felt that repulsive presence, my will to raid it all but dried up. We risk our lives every time we enter a mausoleum. I suggest you never enter another one. Oh, believe you me, I already came to that conclusion during my last brush with death. I really felt like something was here, though. I mean, I'm curious myself. Hey, Kasar, we ought to go check out that strange presence in the mausoleum. What do you say?
Right.
Sure, if it ends up being dangerous, better to take care of it before it's too late. You'd be doing me an awful big favor. I won't be able to sleep a wink until I know what that was. What could it have been? Normally the signs would point to a Zoogle, but this isn't normal. We didn't encounter any presence like that when we checked it out, did we?
Whoa.
I hate to imagine it, but do you think the Helganquil inside the mausoleum have awakened? Nah, it can't be. Those Helganquil should still be asleep.
Right.
All the more reason we can't leave this matter be. We'll have to see the truth with our own eyes. Silence and sleep. Sounds like it could be a higher level enemy again.
I doubt it'll ever leave the mausoleum, but better to take care of it before it has a chance.
We need to take another look. Let's see what we can do.
Sounds like I'm gonna get myself into trouble. There really no fast travel point inside here? I need to go to the control compartment. That's where that other door is. There's no fast travel point, so I have to walk up there.
We should be able to cook here.
Drop a save. Maybe eat some good food. A little bit of R&R isn't bad.
Look lively! Hoodle and I are raring to go!
Isn't it past your bedtime?
Says the guy who can't stop yawning.
Kisara, you're in charge of dinner tonight, right? Have you decided what we're having?
Not yet. I have plenty of ingredients, but nothing jumps out at me as a good main. Oh, do you have any requests, Nazamil?
Request?
Yes. What would you like? I can make just about anything.
I'm just happy to be able to eat. Right, I remember you saying something like that. I guess you've never been in a position to be picky. Is it normal for people to have certain foods that they like?
Well, I don't know about whether it's normal or not, but personally, I love anything sweet. Lately, I'm really into Gladys's donuts.
What have I liked lately? Oh, the fish crackers I received from the service corps were delicious.
It's been a while now, but I remember we made pancakes together once. I still make them for myself sometimes.
What is it? Do pancakes sound good?
No, it's not that. I just remembered something. That meal from before, the one I had with all of you, that was the best meal I've ever had.
Oh yeah! That was good, wasn't it?
It really was. But you know, Nazamil, any kind of food tastes good if you make it and eat it with the people you're close to. Anything? Really?
Sure. In fact, why don't we put that to the test? How about we all cook together today?
That sounds like a great idea! We can cook together and eat together! Your list of foods you like is gonna grow way longer, Nazamil.
Yeah, that would be nice.
All right, then. We will cook. What are we cooking this time, though? Porridge! I mean, I guess I've got materials for that. What else do I have materials for? Not much, really. We're making porridge. Double ingredients to increase the effect.
It's finished. Hopefully the others like it.
Porridge. Oh, she passed out.
I couldn't eat any more if I tried.
That is true happiness.
I'm glad you're happy. Right, we gotta go back to the Mausoleum to probably get killed by something there. Well, we beat the other level 85 guy, so
Might go well in that new recipe.
let's
Can't
just
wait to see what you make.
somehow hope
Making it.
we get away with it again, you know? I'll pray. I will pray. Gotta make sure I've got all the ingredients and goodies here. I haven't opened this chest yet. What the hell? Protect ring. I've walked up there twice and I've still not taken that chest. What? That's being observant. I mean, it's red and shiny and everything. What's wrong with me? What else do I want on? Do you want the protect ring? Sounds like it'd be a good idea for you. Alphen's using that one. You could be my escape man. And you could be anti-curse. My defense, dragon. I beat that dragon up, though.
We don't know what's in here, so stay close to us, okay?
Right. I'll be careful.
I ain't scared of that dragon. Probably scared of whatever's in here. Oh, I'm not allowed to see it beforehand. So, do I have any more skill points to use? I do. No, just charge. You'll be fine.
Could it be?
Hey, look. Do you think this room opened up when the Zoogles awakened? It wasn't the Helgen quill, but this Zoogle's bizarre presence that seeped outside. Careful, everyone. Okay, we are going to see it. Defeat the giant Zoogle in the Mausoleum.
Looks like trouble. Quite. I doubt we'd fare well against it.
So something tells me that thing is going to be a lot higher level than us. And now that it's definitely been identified as a giant Zoogle, we might wait to kill this one, unlike what we did with the last one, which we did kill, granted, but we used resources, lots of resources. And you're like, well, you've traveled all this way now, why don't you go fight it? Well, yes. But still. We know it's going to be a big boy. I put on another 10 levels.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
And maybe some more, like, weaponry. I might be just good enough to take it down, you know?
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
Take Dohalim's weapon. He gives me bioluminescent Bob vibes. If I remember correctly, this guy was on a cliffside. Not quite Ophion, though. You better don't understand what we're capable of when we put our minds to it. Oh, God. If it still works, that means the embedded haven't gotten to it yet. I'll show them. Uh-oh. I've decided to put myself up for transporting goods. That way I can see the Darlin situation with my own eyes. Even a former lord is accepting of these changes. I want to try doing so myself. Some guys are full-on plotting to do something over here. There's a Renan who's put himself forward to be in charge of transporting goods. That would help since we're lacking in manpower. Now we'll be able to distribute more food. To the Renans as well, of course. Tense atmosphere in the city would probably lighten up if we got more help like this. The road that was blocked by the landslide has been cleared. You can also go to Viscint from here. Hopefully that's just flavor text, you know, NPC, and it isn't going to be like, ah. Right, well, we're already there. What happened to roads?
We've arrived. This is Viscint, where Danans and Renans live as equals.
Equals? Even me?
Yes, I personally guarantee it.
I know it's hard to believe after Niez. We felt the same way when we first arrived.
It may do you some good to observe the city while we're on our way to visit Droshin.
Who's that?
He looks after everyone who just moved here. He'll help with all the procedures you need to go through.
You might as well check the place out. You can decide whether to live here after that.
Okay.
Is it your first time in Viscint, Nazamil?
Yes. I always tried to avoid getting too close to cities.
Then how'd you end up in Niez?
I happened to be nearby when the worlds merged. I didn't know what was happening, so I fled there for shelter.
You know, Kisara, I've learned a lot traveling with you.
Oh? About what in particular?
Cooking. Getting to finally cook together again after so long has made me realize just how amazing a chef you really are. I need to take the opportunity to watch you at work again while I still have the chance.
Your cooking already has everyone coming back for seconds. I don't think there's anything left to teach you.
Oh, but there is. Not only do you season things perfectly every time, but your movements are so quick and precise. Compared to you, I'm just a novice. I hope you don't mind if I swipe a few of your techniques.
You've really gotten into cooking, huh, Shionne?
Though, as usual, she still buys a ridiculous amount of ingredients.
There's no such thing as too many ingredients. And can you blame me for wanting to try out every new recipe we find?
I can relate. Trade between realms has flourished within this past year, and with it, the availability of exotic ingredients. It's the same in Viscint. The people there have been experimenting with food that incorporates a wider array of flavors.
You're telling me brand new gourmet cuisine is being invented all over the world? I want to try making and eating all of it.
Eating the food is one thing, but isn't it hard finding and learning a bunch of new recipes like that?
Yeah, you make a good point. In the past, Kisara has always been there to help me. But I'm not so sure it would be as easy on my own.
In that case, I'll put in the effort to learn some new recipes myself. That way I can teach you the next time we meet.
You will?
Of course. I'm not one to back down from a new cooking challenge. And besides, I really do appreciate your faith in me.
Why don't we all just go to Kisara's every once in a while? You teach the rest of us too, right?
Cooking classes with Kisara? I think I'd like to join in on that.
Very well. I'll take on all of you.
Are you gonna teach us? Or are you gonna fight us?
Both. If there's anything you don't understand about Viscint or Menancia, I can explain. Alright, tell me more about the place, how things have changed, because this is interesting now, because these guys weren't that great before, but now they're pretty good. Menancia was blessed with warm weather and rich soil, so it's always been great for crops and livestock. The same can still be said. It's no exaggeration to say that Menancia feeds the entire world. However, recently there have been reports that harvests have fallen in comparison to past years. According to researchers, it's probably an effect of the merging of the worlds. It may be beyond our control, but it's still a difficult problem. If there's anything you don't understand about Viscint or Menancia, I can explain. Immigrants. Menancia remains the most fertile area and the easiest place to live, even after the worlds merged. Thus, there's no end to the people who want to move here, both Dahnan and Renan. However, the reality is that many are merely after its affluence, and are actually opposed to our ideals of coexistence. It's difficult because we can't just compromise our ideals and accept everyone. If there's anything you don't understand, tell me about the government. The government is composed of an assembly of citizens of Viscint. Security is handled by the Service Corps with assembly approval. The laws apply to all regardless of race. Abilities are recognized as no more than personal traits after all. We are first and foremost Menancians, and not Dahnans or Renans. Dohalim? He is no longer a lord, but we all still adore him. We still keep a room for him in the palace, and he's an honorary member of the assembly. But he's busy with his duties in Plegiance, so he hasn't been back here much lately. Gold Dust Cats. The one that used to be an underground organization. Now they've merged into the Service Corps. Their leader was Lagil, right? Lately there are both Dahnans and Renans among the new recruits. Is there anything you don't understand? We have learned all the little bit of tidbits. So when you need directions, just do this and they'll pop right up. Maybe simple for a Renan like you, but it ain't so easy for me. Let's see. Okay, try this. Put your hand on the screen, give a flick to the right, then swipe up.
This city feels gentle somehow.
Well, it has always been a fertile land, but maybe the close relationships between residents play a bigger role.
So they get along well?
Yes, well, this place was like a slight trial for everything in the first place. They'd started to merge and get along anyway. But it does also help for harmony, this region to be so prosperous and not have to worry about other things. What am I doing, you ask? I tend to the flower beds to keep the city looking pretty and to soothe the hearts of visitors. It's one of many things we do to support the society Miguel wanted to protect, a society in which Dahnans and Renans coexist. 1, 2, 1, 2, tending plants is hard work, but it's way more fun if we all do it together. I wonder why. Have you adjusted to life here yet? Yes, completely. Thanks to all of you, of course. It must be difficult to uproot and move to such a foreign place as this. If you need anything, don't hesitate to ask. Horse meat.
Pretty hungry.
Want to sit down and fix something?
Yep, the sooner the better.
They're full food, by the way. Can you believe 2 full-grown adults like us are lost if it's sure it's sprawling? Just because you're a certain age doesn't mean you can't be that. The Service Corps' duty is to protect the safety of every life within the city's borders. Of course, that goes for that cat over there as well. Protect the cat! Where is it? I'm blind! I can't see it!
Okay, who's gonna be it next? No astral arts allowed. Hey, I'm no cheater.
Playing tag. No grown-ups allowed. Grown-ups are too fast.
Does it strike you as odd for Renan and Dahnan children to play together?
I'm not sure. I never played with kids my age, but I could tell that those children don't care who's Renan and who's Dahnan.
I'm transporting food to Niez. It's been dangerous as we're doing with only a few people, but recently there have been offers from Renans who want to help, apparently. We've been risking our lives to transport food, so their offers really mean a lot. Hey you, how about this for dinner? They may be small, but they're delicious. Drinking together like this really makes you realize that it doesn't matter whether you're Dahnan or Renan. For sure, it may even be time to think of a new name to replace Dahnan and Renan. Right, I think it's way past time. How about Menancian? Oh, I like that. It's familiar, yet fits perfectly.
Both the Dahnans and Renans do look really happy.
Of course, there's still the odd dispute, but that happens in any large city.
My grandson is doing great thanks to the vegetables I brought from you. Thank you. That's great to hear. Hope we can have your continued patronage.
Maybe I shouldn't say this, but it's always such a relief to come back here.
I know what you mean. Being on edge all the time is exhausting.
Low prices compared to last week at least. I'd only ever worked inside the palace, but working outside is fun in its own right. This is Viscint, the capital of Elde Menancia. We only allow people to move here if they accept our values of coexistence. That's why our city is so peaceful. Do I check out the castle and the training grounds yet, or kind of gravitate towards the story point in case it throws us out there? You get me? You dig? Hey, soldier, should you be working? Looks like everyone's training at the bottom of the stairs. I don't know what it's like in other countries, but here in Menancia, everything's peaceful. Plus, the Goldust Cats and Elde Menancia Guard merged into the service corps. Doesn't make the slightest difference if I'm there or not. We can't have soldiers skipping out on their jobs, but whatever. Have a drink. I know I can count on you in an emergency. You can't be on duty all the time, right? Good point. You should have another drink too.
Renan and Danan's soldiers fight alongside each other?
You mean the service corps? Well, they don't fight so much as protect people.
Regardless of whether they're Renan or Danan?
Yes. Anyone who shares our ideal of coexistence is welcome here.
Man. At this point, we're seeing some of the more developed regions of the game as well. What happens when we get to the very start, if you know what I mean? Welcome to the in-front shop. You all seem busy as always. Be sure to take it easy from time to time. There are more immigrants from other countries, so the city's livelier than before. It's been a while since I moved here, but I just can't get used to having Renans around. I know coexisting is important, but when I think about all the things the Renans did to us... still a bit of the old... can't quite forget. Ooh. Money. And a chest. Chicken.
I wonder what we can make with this.
Yes, what can we make with street chicken?
If you can't decide, I'll have it raw.
She wants the raw street
wait,
chicken.
Don't eat that.
She's eating the raw street chicken.
That's what he said. Can you believe that?
Come on, you've got to be kidding me.
Grown-ups say the world has changed a lot, so I'm glad our city is still as safe as ever. Yeah, but there must be people out there somewhere working as hard as they can to protect the peace. Well, yeah, it's true. I hope we can thank them someday.
It's true. This really is a masterpiece.
How come you're able to live together?
Huh? Why wouldn't we?
Because Renans and Danans are so different.
Well, we do have our differences. I can use astral arts, for example, while he, as a Danan, cannot. But my friend here can move much faster than me, and he has a splendid singing voice.
Well, your sculptures are beautiful enough to adorn the palace.
There's more to appreciate in our differences than find fault in.
Plus, differences in our individual abilities mean little in the course of day-to-day life.
I don't understand.
Well, we certainly take a different approach around here. I could see it being confusing if you're not used to it.
It looks to me like you're friends with Lord Dohalim. Maybe you could talk to him as well. Lord Dohalim is the only reason we're able to live like this in the first place. It's all thanks to him.
Really?
That is what they say. What do you think, Nazamil? Are you starting to see how things work around here?
I can see that Renans and Danans get along with each other, even if I still don't understand why.
Yes, that's what they say.
Service Corps, what do we stand for? 1. Our ideal of coexistence. 2. Being the citizen's shield. 3. Protecting the dream we all share.
I'm working diligently to serve the people every day so Captain Kazar doesn't get mad.
You're an instructor, Kisara?
I am. They wanted me for my experience in the previous conflict.
Yikes. I bet she's super strict.
Indeed. Apparently her recruits have nicknamed her the Demon.
Where could Droshin be?
Menancia always soothes my soul. I no longer rule here, but it still pleases me to hear you say so.
You deserve some credit, man. Menancia couldn't be what it is now without your help.
He's right, Dohalim. Still, it has plenty of room to grow.
That's right. Which means our work is far from over.
Let's do everything we can to help Menancia improve, bit by bit.
When more than one dialogue goes off at one time, and it ends up into the weirdest run-on sentence. And you're just there going, Sure, that's totally what they meant. Well, the Trasilda highway's that way, but now I think we're going up to the palace by the look of things. Renans and Danans are equals. I know it's true in my head, but I still can't get used to the idea. Other Renans have accepted it. Someday, I'm sure we'll get used to it too. Quick, get him.
Could you see yourself living here?
Yeah. I think I'd feel safe here.
Good. Then all that's left is to meet with Droshin.
I found you. You cute little kitty cat. Oh. Anyway, to the palace. All you ever do is work. You don't care about me at all. I do this to protect you in Menancia. Don't you see that? No, that's what she's saying.
Lord Dohalim, and the rest of our heroes. If you'd given me more warning, I'd have prepared a better welcome.
That is not necessary. I no longer rule Menancia after all.
More importantly, we have a request.
I'd be happy to do anything in my power, of course.
This is Nazamil. We'd like you to arrange for her to be able to live here.
Understood?
Aren't you going to ask if I'm Renan or Danon?
They'll ask during the formal procedures. Not that it matters much. There is one thing that matters, however. Whether or not you agree with this realm's ideals. Well, what do you say? Can you interact with those different from yourself without prejudice?
I'm not sure yet. But I think it's nice that the Renans and Danons here don't fight.
That's good enough for me. There is a screening process, but I'm sure you'll be fine. Recently, many Danons and Renans have tried to move here for our realm's abundance, yet they take issue with our principle of coexistence. That's why I'm more than prepared to defend our ideals. Oh, but I'm getting ahead of myself. A room at Otolina Palace will be provided until she has her official residence.
At the palace? Not at the inn?
It's a good way to make use of our many spacious rooms. The palace is now public property, after all. We'll show her the way there.
I appreciate that. Oh, by the way, Lagiel was wondering when you'd be coming back.
Lagiel? Understood. I'll go check on her later.
Don't Alphen and the others also live here?
Only Kisara and Rinwell at the moment. Alphen and Shionne are always traveling.
Oh, I see.
What is it, Nazamil?
Nothing.
Just as she's decided where she wants to be, or who she wants to be around, anyway. I believe that young prospective immigrants who are not bound by old values will be the future of this city. Future of the world, more like. Pretty much. Someone there, yep. I'm teaching students at Otolina Palace, but it's a bit too much for one person to handle them all. Why don't you get dialogue? That's just mean. No, we have the training grounds. I can't believe I joined the service corps and complete training, but still can't hold my own. It's only natural. You've certainly trained hard, but you can't expect to stand toe-to-toe with seasoned fighters right from the start. Is that even anything to do here? These are the renowned Viscint training grounds. The purpose of the training grounds has remained unchanged even after the merging of the worlds. We welcome all who seek personal growth. The training grounds offer challenging trials and rewards for those who pass them. If you have an indelible passion to reach new heights, then the training grounds are open to you. Depends what's going on. I don't know if these are necessarily new or not. By the look of it, they are. Recommended levels. Novice. Cup 2. Intermediate, Advanced, Ultimate. Astral Flower. 10 Astral Flowers for, level 99. Recommended level. Offensive Medicinal Herbs. 75. New Cash Prize. Platinum Chunk times 2. Special rules. No rematches for 60 minutes. Survivor Battle 1 gets armor, and Survivor Battle 2 gets weaponry. Wedding Cake Cutter, level 80. I mean, I'll accept the Novice Challenge now, and I'm sure it'll be fine. Make no mistake, our training consists of real dangerous matches, but exactly those sorts of conditions that could draw out a person's potential. Let's get this show on the road indeed.
Get lost!
Get away from me, whoops.
This one's mine!
I'll take you all on!
Not much longer to go! Get toasty!
Bird strike! My turn!
Too fast! Stand back. I'll check it out.
You're mine!
Lightning or raging cascade! Now! Frozen!
Hammer! Any enemy will go down with a single blow.
Using astral arts to create ice.
Make it rain!
Get toasty!
Burn strike! Now! Take it! I'm not done!
Here!
Look shot!
Mirage!
Go in! With astral energy! Kisara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Not a chance!
Crescent Moon! Thunder Shield!
Tiger Blade!
Leave the enemy's arcs to me!
No complaints here!
Ow.
This one keeps
I got stunned.
That's what my shield's for.
Time to let it
Get
rip!
behind me!
Got it! I'll leave it to you! Pierce through!
Need to pull myself together.
This one's all mine! Stardust! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Not a chance! I can carve through armor! It's over!
Kisara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble! If we combine our strengths, there's nothing we cannot break.
How can you be so sure?
When you're with someone you trust, you feel like you can do anything. I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Water, hear my call!
turn.
Hurricane strike!
I'll incinerate them!
Go in!
You're mine!
The water
Now
will
it's
clear!
dead.
Hurricane strike!
Sonic Thrust!
Hurricane thrust! That'll bring you down!
Pierce through!
Lightning strike!
Sonic Thrust!
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Now! You're mine!
Hydrate Kisara!
Rise again! Stardust!
Oh, man.
This one is mine!
Hit him some more.
Jubilee!
All yours, Kisara.
Not a chance! New escape! Stardust!
Lightning
Wave
orb!
inside me! Yours to be let
That
free!
was awesome, Shionne!
The next one's on you.
You're finished! You're mine! Strike! Good job, Rinwell!
You know, I feel like my astral arts have really improved recently.
Your studies are paying off.
Now! Going in! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Oh, did we win? Welcome back. You did great. If I'm not mistaken, that's your first victory here. To celebrate your immense strength, I'll offer you the special prize. What do we get? 3 lemon gels, 1 pineapple gel. I mean, that's good. We also got speed of heavy treat free. I think that's not a bad get. We needed to pick up some more stuff, so I'll take that indeed. The solo battles don't really interest me, though, is the thing. I wonder why. Battle begins at the preparation stage. Prepare yourselves. 4 life bottles, please.